Today it's my privilege to introduce an eminent personality who has brought Ayurveda into this particular part of this world almost 30 years back, and he has become, along with his brother, as a reason for thousands of foreigners to come and take the benefits of Ayurveda and enjoy that experience. Today he is the managing director and chairman of Somadhiram Group, and also he is the director of Jeevan TV. So let me welcome Mr. Baby Matthew to our show. Welcome, sir.
Hi.
Thank you so much for your time. I know it's a very busy schedule, uh, and it's a privilege that I had got a time to talk with. And as I said, I just want to know how was the beginning, because this is Ayurveda with a Ayurveda treatment with a resort ambience, and that thought almost 30 years back. Today also, okay, we can accept it, but how was it? How did it started? Can you just tell us, please?
See, we started this 30 years before with my brother, Dr. Polly Matthew. He was living in Germany, and I was doing some business, export business from Cochin. So my brother sent some of his friends for Ayurveda treatment. We were giving the treatment in Cochin in another hospital. Then more people attracted to this treatment, especially foreign nationalities. Then we thought of making a good ambience, good atmosphere, having more facilities in a hospital, Ayurveda hospital.
Excellent.
So we thought of starting an Ayurveda resort. Of course, it's a hospital,
Yes, yes.
but a resort ambience, a hospital in a resort ambience. So we came to Kovadam
Okay.
and found out a place, and we bought the land and we started.
This ancient wisdom like Ayurveda and yoga, okay, this time it is popular across the globe, but during that time it was not that much. What is your connection with those Ayurveda and yoga?
I remember, I'm from a born and brought up in a village. Naturally, we take local treatments, basically Ayurveda treatments. And I remember we had an Ayurveda Vaidya very near to our house also. So naturally, this is what we from the very beginning. This is what we were seeing, and we learned. We were practicing it.
Okay, okay. So it was the childhood you have been practiced and what you have been
Yes,
seeing
yes,
that,
yeah,
that you actually implemented
yeah. Even
for
even
the
the
people.
food, everything was.
Yes, yes. Great. And Dr. Polly Matthew, he is the strength behind the growth of this Ayurvedic Somathiram properties and all. And in the year 2015, he passed away. What is your memories and how was that journey together all these years? Can you just share a little bit for us?
Yeah, Dr. Polly Matthew, my elder brother, he was not just a brother for me. He was like a father for me, or he was like a friend also. We were traveling to the many countries from the very beginning when we thought of starting an Ayurveda hospital. We were communicating, we were sitting and discussing. Everything was very friendly and
Excellent.
not just like a brother,
Brother.
like a father and a friend, I can say.
That communication and that bondage actually, that is the maybe the strength behind all this
Correct,
growth. Yeah.
correct.
And actually recently I also got a chance to stay with one of your high end property, Ayur Soma Ayurvedic treatment. To be frank, it was a beautiful experience, and especially that property which has currently, actually we are here, which has a sea view rooms, and also treatment rooms are also with the sea view face. Can you tell us what are the different properties under Somathiram?
See, under Somadhiram Ayurveda group, we have Somadhiram Ayurveda village. This is the the first Ayurveda hospital we started. This is NABH accredited Ayurveda hospital.
Okay.
Then we have Malalthiram Ayurveda Beach Village. Again, another Ayurveda hospital with NABH accreditation. Then we have Ayur Soma Royal Retreat, a high-end Ayurveda property. Again, another Ayurveda hospital.
All are located in
Yeah, all are
Trivandrum.
located nearby near to Kovalam actually.
Okay.
Then I have Soma Palm Shore. That is an Ayurveda resort. It's a combination of beach and beach facility and Ayurveda facility.
Okay.
Then I have Soma Beds Lagoon, a bird watching property in the Periyar river side. Then I have houseboats in Alleppey. These are the major running projects, tourism and Ayurveda based projects so far I have.
Okay, okay. And I can see that, of course, the comfort and the world-class facilities are given, but that antique products and some traditional look is being maintained in all these properties. What is that? How did it happen? Is that by purpose you want attract the foreigners, or is it the interest behind that?
There are two things behind this. First of all, I am an antique collector actually. Um, I collect a lot of old furnitures, antiques, old pillars, doors, lot of
Yeah.
wooden houses, old wooden houses, which nowadays people are demolishing.
Correct.
But I collect, I buy and collect it. Actually, That is one of the reasons. Second thing is, in Ayurveda is more than 5,000 years old traditional system of Indian medicine.
Correct.
So naturally, Ayurveda is related to nature and all the tradition. Even the equipments we are using for the treatment, everything is related to nature, wood, basically wood and other such old materials. So when we do a project of Ayurveda hospital, first of all we think about traditional style of ambience, rooms, building, whatever we make, we should have a traditional ambience. So that combined together, we done it.
Excellent. And when I actually stayed here, and I heard some of the staffs were saying that, sir, actually remember all the employees' name, even the smallest level to the highest level. So how do you find time in your busy schedule to give enough space for them, enough time for them to connect with them? Can you tell something about that?
Yeah, this is quite interesting because for me, in my organizations, I have no hierarchy. See, usually I studied business management, but we in our school, college days, during our study, the theory when we study the theory, we say, oh, the chairman or the managing director should report only to the CEO or general manager.
Correct.
But there, I don't believe in that principle. I communicate, I interact with the bottom level to the top level. That is my way of dealing with the staff. So I involve in most of the activities, even the gardening. I work with the gardeners. I go with them. I go to the treatment room. I go to the kitchen. I go to the restaurant, to the office, even the IT room, in the reservation. So everywhere, I involve. I involve and I interact with them. I have no timing for that. I don't have particular time for one meeting, another meeting, another time. See, I always, according to the need, according to the requirement, I interact with them.
I could feel that special connection with the staff and the sir, although with all respect. And okay, I am coming to my next question. Is that the secret formula of success? Or if I ask you, what is that secret formula of your success? And if you can share to the audience 3 tips, because there are so many young generation there might be watching this interview. What if I ask you, what is that 3 tips you will give?
See, generally we say, hardworking,
Yes.
planning, vision. These are generally we say.
Mm.
But I think I would like to say 3 tips,
Mm.
very practical 3 tips. Of course, that involves these 3 factors.
Correct.
But I want to say 3 practical things from my experience during these years. One is decision making.
Perfect.
We have to think, plan, and we should make a decision. Don't confuse things.
Mm.
We should decide on what we want to do.
Mm.
Then only we can proceed. So that decision making in many situations is very important.
Okay.
We should do that fast, as far as possible. We should make the decision fast, properly. Then only we should implement it. Then number 2 is I say problem solving. See, for any projects, especially if that project involves different departments and different areas, different activities, different kind of employees, and different kind of departments and management, definitely there will be a lot of problem.
Challenges, yes,
So
problems.
problem solving is number 2 tip I have to say. We should be we should concentrate on problem solving. We should analyze the problem and we should find out a solution for that.
Solution, yes.
Then do implement that. So this is the second thing. Third thing, of course, follow-ups. This is what generally missing in many
Yeah.
management,
Yes.
many organizations. This is what missing. What happens is, see, they make meetings with the different departments or higher level meeting, lower level meeting.
Correct.
They make the minutes also,
Yes.
but they miss many times the follow-ups.
Correct.
So once we take a decision, we should make a plan. Follow-up is very important. This is what lacking in many places. So the third tip I want to say is follow-ups.
Follow-ups.
Proper follow-ups of the things that we decided, what we are doing, what we want to do. This is the 3 tips I would like to say.
Thank you so much. That was excellent 3 tips. First, take the decision on time, and after taking the decisions, do the problem solving. It's not like that. If once you take the decision, everything will be smooth. Problem solving, and the third one is doing the follow up. Many times, I think many places the what is lacking is doing the follow up, because that will not come if once you take the decision and you solve the problem. It doesn't mean that it will happen, but you need to have a continuous follow up. Thank you so much for that tips.